When it comes to the second vault, it's amazing. Very few gymnasts in the world have got two really good vaults.
And Myzdrikova kick off this vault final. Here comes her first vault. She had a difficulty of 5.8 in qualification.
Half turn on, lovely shape off with a half turn. She'll be hoping the judges think that she held a completely straight shape in the flight off. If they think it was a little bit piked, they give it a less high value.
On first sight it looked a little bit flat. Did she give enough repulsion there? Well, it was slightly piked, wasn't it? And she was offline as well.
Yes, it was really the flight on, wasn't it? We could see from that angle the elbows were bent and it was flat.
Myzdrikova was the third highest qualifier. It looks to me like this is a 5-6 difficulty.
So the gymnasts have to nominate which vault they're going to do before they start, and the number of the vault, the judges have a great big book with every vault numbered, and the number is put in at the end there. You can see it being shown. The judges look up and know what vault they're expecting.
I've got a vision of this great big book now.
Anna Myzdrikova, 14.275 for vault number 1, a difficulty of 5.6. So what will she have in store for vault number 2? She went for a 5.8 to start with in qualification, and then she followed with a 5.6, so she swapped the vaults around. You could see there just on the right hand side. 5.8 is what she's opting for here.
Just sort of ambles the first part, then really accelerates. Oh, that was lovely and high, but she just was a little bit short of rotation and had to pike down quite heavily.
It's always the problem, isn't it? Height and rotation. You can't have one without the other, and to marry the two together is the art of great vaulting.
Well, it was an absolute belter. I mean, she went for it. No doubt about that.
Yes, you can see she hits the top there, a little offline again. And you just saw that last half a twist. She was already piking down and creating problems for herself.
And we've talked, if people do want to have a go at doing a bit of judging back home, about the small, medium and large deductions that you get. It's 0.1 for a little step, 0.3 for a big step, which I guess that was, and then a 0.5 for something a little bit more drastic. But if you fall, it's a whole mark.
And she, of course, stepped into the red zone, which is another deduction.
The judges are very strict these days on selecting and keeping the right shape, aren't they, Chris?
They are. It's a very, very difficult vault, a double twist, and she really lifted and went well. It's really because she lost body form that it went wrong at the end there. But, you know, two vaults performed, both landed on her feet, only minor deductions. I don't think she'll be too unhappy as the first person out.
Well, 14.225 after both scores have been averaged, but yeah, 5.8 difficulty, 8.475 for execution.